question: is it safe to live around black people? Answer: it just depends on actually who you're talking about. Like, as of now, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm still trying to like get together, this petition in order to separate the NIGGERSs from the blacks. And then I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it collective. Yeah, as a collective. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rename the black race another name. And then we're gonna leave the title black race or African American to the NIGGERSs, because those are the ones that messed up the title or name in the first place. But yeah, it's cool to live around black people in a black neighborhood. But if that black neighborhood has NIGGERSs in them, you would have to drop the neighborhood, the neighbor and neighborhood, and just keep it hood, HOOD. So the purpose or the reason why I'm doing this video is to let you all know that's watching this video that there's a difference between NIGGERSs and black people. It is very much safe to live around black people, to associate yourself with black people, to be friends with black people, to ask black people questions, to trust black people. Real talk. It is not safe for you to hang around NIGGERSs, to be friends with them, to associate yourself with them, to be a co-worker with them. It is very dangerous because NIGGERSs are very much unpredictable. So you don't know what you may be getting yourself into hanging around those type of people. And I'll say ninjas for the sake of this video, because I don't want to keep on spelling it out. And the reason why I have to spell it out and say ninjas is because, YouTube doesn't allow us content creators to say the word NIGGERSs more than once or twice. If we do, then, of course, we're going to go to the demonetization jail, of our channels. But for the most part, man, ninjas have been around for centuries. They've been ruining it for black people. Real talk. You see, you non-blacks, y'all got to understand. And one thing that you have to understand is you got to know how we think. You think that you know because you think you know everything. No, I'm just being real. I'm just being straight up real. But there's one thing that I know that you don't know. And that's black people. Because if you did know a little something about black people, you would know that in our race, the NIGGERSs, are ninjas, so to speak, are just as much of a problem in our race as they are to yours and your race. It's not like the ninjas, are racist when they go around robbing people. Real talk, they not on no black power shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, let me get back at the non-blacks because of what they did to the black people. No. It's whoever got what I want at the time, I'm going to take it. So this is, seriously, for all non-blacks, this is real talk. This is a teaching moment for you all. there really needs to be more non-blacks looking at my channel so you can really get an understanding of the separation in our race. That separation is the niggas, and yes, I did say it, and the blacks. I overhear non-black conversations all the time, and they're constantly talking about how they don't want to be in the black neighborhoods and or the poverty-stricken areas and this and that and so forth. What makes you think that I want to be a part of that? I am just as disgusted as you are. If anything, I'm far more disgusted than you are when it comes to my race. Straight up. I'm saying the same shit that you say. I don't know how anybody lives like that. I don't know how they eat that. I don't know how they look at I don't know how they look at that ignorance as a form of entertainment. Yo, sooner than later, we're gonna have to have a powwow with one another. And when we do, we're gonna see that we have more in common with one another and we're also gonna see that our enemy, we have the same enemy. Straight up. We're going to see that we have the same enemy. That is the NIGGRSs, and taking heed, the ninjas, they come in all sorted colors. So they're not just black. They're black, they're white, they're Hispanic, they're Asian. Oh, you thought that being a ninja was just, exclusive to the black race. No. Not by far. But yeah, we don't want to be around them either. See, one thing about you non-blacks. One thing about you non-blacks that I admire. You don't air out your dirty laundry. Real talk. I know. When I say non-blacks, I don't mean white people all the time, but who I'm referring to this time are Caucasian people. It's funny, right? I went to high school. I'm making a point. Hear me out. I went to high school and I dropped out like in 12th grade because I was just, I wasn't smart. I was smart but wasn't smart, meaning that, I thought I knew everything but didn't know nothing. Too smart for my own age. Dropped out at the 12th grade. Dropped out of high school in the 12th grade, which was stupid. And then I went back, got my adult high school diploma, and eventually I went on to college and didn't finish. I'm saying that to say this. Throughout all my years, I've studied. I was forced to study European history. So once I got out of school, I didn't just stop studying European history. I studied everybody's history. And I'm not lying. I study Europeans as a whole, their behavior, attitudes, their likes, dislikes, and all the rest of that stuff. And there are times where Caucasians or Europeans have no clue or idea that I'm right behind them, eavesdropping on their conversations. And one thing that I realize about Europeans is that there are a bunch of NIGGERSs in their race. But you'll never find out why, because they never air out their dirty laundry. You know how much shit goes on in these trailer homes, in these trailer home communities? I can't even say, hold on, let me get it first. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. No lie, I can't even say this on YouTube. So I have to, like, really, you're going to have to guess what I'm saying. This is my word. This is how much non-blacks care about their own race. It's to the point where what I'm about to say is slander. Straight up. I'm not going to say it, of course. But what I'm about to show you is slander on YouTube. And my channel could be demonetized. I could say the Nigga once or twice, 3, 4, 5 times before demonetization. But if I say this word right here, oh, it's demonetized, period. No questions asked. But white people, Europeans, have Niggers in their community all day, every day. They just don't mention them. And what do they call their Niggers? White. You know what? Because I can't say it. And I don't want to be around them either. That's what's so crazy. I don't want to be around the black Niggers, the white ones, the Asian ones. I don't want to be around none of them. I don't want to listen to their music. I don't want to be around their women. I don't want to be around their men. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. And most of everyone that looks at my channel has the same sentiments, possess the same type of thought process that I have. We're sick and tired of them. This is not about, looking good in front of massa. This is about a reputation. Or our reputation. Because the real black people are lawyers, doctors, bus drivers, policemen, school teachers. Real blacks, we go to school, we get an education. Real blacks are entrepreneurs. Real blacks don't cause any trouble. Real blacks work their ass off to get what they got. The real blacks don't take from one another. I remember when the black community was predominantly dominated by black people, not Niggers. And when blacks were in control of the black community, we borrowed from one another. It wasn't nothing for me to get some sugar from my next door neighbor. It wasn't nothing for me to invite my next door neighbor over to my daughter's birthday party, my daughter's 3rd birthday party. She just turned 3. And my next door neighbor has a son that just turned 2. But you bring your son over. It's nothing for your next door neighbor or the people that's in the community to have sleepovers for the children. I mean, we used to trust one another. We used to love one another. We used to have care for one another. And now that there are Niggers or ninjas in our community, they've taken that shit away from us. I know not nowadays it's hard to kind of like, judge who's the Niga and who's not. Well, it's really not. It's simple. I could tell you. I could use myself as an example. I don't wear my pants sagging down to my ass. I walk with my head up and my chest out. I have manners. I have respect. I have morals and principles. I know how to conduct myself a certain kind of way. And you know what's so funny? People observe that about me. And they like that type of shit. And everywhere I go, it seems as though everybody wants to be my friend. Why? Because I'm not a... Oftentimes, I remind a lot of people of how black people used to be. Until the ninjas came around. Yeah, man. Purpose of this video is to let you all know that there's a separation. And if it's not, I'm separating myself from the ninjas. Because what I got going on in my life, I don't need these negative stereotypes. Y'all messing up my fucking money. That's real talk. Like, I'm trying to do some business with Caucasians, and y'all messing up my money. Because Caucasians are looking at my hair, and they're saying to themselves, well, shit, I seen a lot of guys that look like you on the news. Well, see, there's a separation. You know, I'm growing my hair mau every day. This is cultural. This is not, I smoke and I shoot people and I don't have a job. And all I do is hang out on the corner and sell drugs. Hair. That's not what this shit is about. I'm not in a gym because I'm an athlete that wants to play football, professional football or basketball. No, I'm in the gym because I'm into looking good and being healthy. Because that's the first thing that non-blacks ask me. Did you play basketball when you was in high school? I just can't work out just because I like working out and I like looking good and like being healthy. Nah, that's not it. No. Why? Because NIGGERSs, the only reason why they would get in shape or look good is because it would be like for their career. Other than that, ninjas don't like being healthy. Man, but this is the truth. I'm educated. I like reading. I look at the news. Every night, I can't guarantee it, because there are nights I have things I have to do. But every night, this is my word, my children and I watch Jeopardy and goddamn Wheel of Fortune. I am trying to be the nerdiest of the nerdiest. Why? Because back in the days, I was the most ignorant. I was one of the most ignorant NIGGERSs that you could meet. I don't want to be reminded of how ignorant I used to be. So therefore, y'all can have the black neighborhoods if the NIGGERSs are gonna be in them. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video.